Tell us about the trip then. Come on, tell us some of the challenges. Now that you've retired or semi-retired, you must have enough. You must have had enough videos now to like take us through till 2025. Like you put your feet up, can't you now?
No, I've got them up till sometime in March. But like, there are a couple that are like still Sunday, Thursday. There are a couple of Thursday videos coming up. Don't worry, there's a Thursday video end of January.
Breaking news.
There's a Thursday video. 2 Thursday videos in part of that series, just because.
Oh, I upset a lot of people when I said you retired on Twitter. By the way, did you see that? I
saw that one guy that was like, "Get your facts straight, Mr. Gudgeon." I think he was only joking, wasn't he?
I tweeted saying that he's retired. I can't believe it. Obviously, people started replying and stuff, but this one guy was like, "You need to be really careful because some people might just immediately unsubscribe because you tweeted that." And I replied saying, "What, with all 1,000 followers that I've got, like it's really going to affect his 2.5 million fucking
you
subscribers."
You bought 800 of those. I don't know. Like, I mean, if I retired, would people unsubscribe? I feel like just for posterity, you would stay subscribed. Yeah. You just show some loyalty.
I said to the guy, I said, if I can't take the piss out of my mate on Twitter, I might as well go get a real job. He didn't reply to that. So,
well.
Anyway, tell us some of the challenges that you've done. We're back from a short interval here with the technical malfunction. George didn't set up the cameras correctly, so apparently it was looking at my dick for the last 10 minutes. Anyway, Adam, tell us about the videos that you've recorded.
Yeah, they were pretty. I was in.
Smooth that one. It's smooth.
Smooth, yeah. I flew to Atlanta, but I've been there before, so I think I've pretty much done all the food challenges around there. So I travelled up through Alabama, northeast Alabama, which was flipping beautiful. Really long drive, but such a nice. It's a nice drive, I did
in silence, like a fucking serial killer that you are.
Like to be alone with my thoughts, yeah.
All right, Karen.
What you want me? You rather I sit there listening to Machine Gun Kelly's greatest hits?
Well, he has got some bangers.
Just put some cricket.
You're right, George.
George, please put some cricket.
Did that?
Yeah, put some cricket noises in there after that.
Hasn't he won like some awards recently? I'm pretty sure he has. He's like best rock artist of the generation.
Rock artist.
I'm pretty sure. I think. He has.
Shut up! Right, I did. I did a calzone challenge, or calzone for people that don't. They get mad when I say calzone, which was really cool. I did. I don't want to give it all away, but I went up to Tennessee, which is a bit of an odd state because it's kind of thin, long and thin, right? And that allowed me, though, the ability. I went up to Kentucky and Indiana, which was mad for the time zones. I traveled to one challenge. I was like, I'll get there at like crack at when it opens at 11 o'clock. And I'm driving. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm perfectly on time here. And then I 5 minutes before I get there, the clock on my phone goes to like an hour before. And I'm like, oh, bugger. Like, it's in a different time zone, right? So I had to just wait there in my car for an hour. But it was a decent trip. There were lots of different ones. There's only, I think, one. The second to last episode is shit. So if you want to avoid one, avoid that one.
Why? What were you doing?
It's just a bit of a naff video. Oh. It's the kind that I would just not put up.
Bin it.
But since there are no Thursday videos now, as a matter of course, I thought I'd put it up on Thursday. It's not that bad. It's not.
Did you get any fried chicken in Kentucky?
I didn't know.
What?
No, I know. We just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't happen.
What else did you eat?
World's spiciest bowl of America's spiciest bowl of ramen. That hurt. I wish I'd never done that.
What hurt? Like why? What? Come on, explain it.
It was spicy, so
It
hurt, so it hurt.
Does it hurt when when it comes out?
Yeah, I think I mildly OD'd on Pepto-Bismol because my ears started ringing. I had to Google it later that night, and it was like, yeah, this is a side effect of having too much Pepto-Bismol. But I was drinking it.
What is Pepto-Bismol? Is it like a Rennie? Is it like a?
I guess it's kind of it's like what's the scientific name for it? Bismuth pep something. It's like a pink liquid which is meant to alleviate certain symptoms of. Basically, if you eat spicy food, it's good to have it,
right?
Or if you have an upset stomach, I think it's meant to treat that. But it turns. I didn't realize it turns your poo black. So
you thought you were dying?
No, I didn't think I was dying. No, that's happened to me before, but I didn't realize. I thought it was maybe I don't know, intestinal bleeding or something. But apparently,
shit.
But it's from Pepto. If you have Pepto-Bismol, the interaction I think with sulfide or something like that. It makes you poo black basically. But that was a decent video though. The staff were really accommodating for that one. I went to one place they wouldn't let me do it. It was the first time that's happened in a while.
Why? Because you were they knew who you were?
No. I went to this place in I've forgotten the name of it. it doesn't really matter where it was. But I went to this place, and it was only like an hour away, and it didn't. It's on their menu. It doesn't say you need like advance notice. And it's not that big that you would think, oh, that needs to be specially made, you know. Yeah. So I thought, I'll just drive down there, see if I can do it. So I turned up, and it's 11 o'clock, and the place is basically a bar that does food, right? So at 11 a.m. there's like one table of 2 people, and then a table of like 3 people in a bar, which could probably accommodate about 400 people. Yeah. So I go to the bar, and this guy's like, yeah, can I help you? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to explain what I do and whatnot, because it was a bit odd. I acknowledge that. And if he said, oh no, we need notice, I'd have been like, cool, no worries. But he's like, yeah, we because I showed him a picture of it. I said, do you do this? I thought it'd be the easiest. He's like, yeah, we do, but we kind of don't. And I'm like, okay. Is there anyone like around that knows? He's like, well, my manager's in the back. She's cooking up some eggs. I'm like, she's cooking up eggs. Is she gonna be finished cooking eggs soon, or like? Because and I'm thinking like this interaction's weird, and he's like, hang on a second. There's a phone ringing in the background. So he answers the phone, speaks for 8 minutes on the phone to somebody about I don't really know what. Yeah. I think they were ordering food, but like he was laughing at the same time, and I'm like, I don't know if it's like a cultural thing, but like in a customer service environment, if you've got somebody there and then the phone rings, it's also your job to answer the phone. Doesn't the phone come second?
I would say so, yeah.
Because they don't necessarily know you're going to answer. They could leave a message, you can call them back.
Yep.
But I'm like, cool, all right. But then the guy's just so obtuse about it. I'm like, right, let me rephrase. So I can see there's a food challenge on your menu. I make videos, right? I'm not from around here. You might be able to tell by the way I'm talking. I do this for a job. Is it cool if I film myself doing that? And he's like, well, honestly, nobody really comes around here to do the challenge. I'm like, right, I don't know why you keep answering questions that I'm not asking. Can I do it? And he's like, well, we got a lot of checks on. I was just like, oh, right, this is hard work. And as I said that, the 2 guys, I said there's a table of 2 people. Yeah, yeah. One of them goes, Beard! I knew it. And he'd recognize my voice. I'm like, this is it. I'm a shoo-in. Because if somebody knows me in the bar, they got to know that like at least a decent amount of people watch my videos. And he's like, yeah, no, we got a lot of checks on. So I'm just like, all right, fucking never mind. All right, I won't do it. See you later. And as I'm going out, the guy's like, what are you doing here? I was like, well, I'm trying to do their food challenge, but they won't let me do it for whatever reason. He's like, oh, that's a shame. But yeah, well, can I get a picture? He gets a picture. I'm like, well, at least I got a picture with I met a subscriber, I guess. Yeah. That was weird, yeah, but...
So what? Like, do you have to go find something else that day, or did you a write-off for you?
On the way, I drove back towards my hotel. I was just thinking, well, I just want to shoot something today. But I saw Highway 55, which they do like a burger challenge there where you can just go in and do it, right? Yeah. And I've never actually, Highway 55 once flew me out, like before the Major League Eating days, because they used to do this contest, which was like, you just had to eat the burger, but like quick as possible. So like did atrocious because I was I was worse at eating back then than I am now, right? But I thought I've never actually done the actual 5-5 challenge, which is like this burger, right, and then a milkshake and some a side, right. So I thought I'll just do it, right, and it actually turned out to be one of the better videos from the series because like the people in there didn't think I was going to do it, and the staff were all kind of surprised by it and whatnot. So I suppose everything happens for a reason.
Have you got any more Major League Eating stuff going on this year?
No, I've not got any plan, but I'm definitely going to do another. I really want that oysters contest to happen in New Orleans, right? But I don't know if it's gonna, because Lindsay really wants to go to that one because she loves New Orleans for whatever reason. But there is one in chicken wings is happening in Miami but it's early March, so I don't know if Mrs. Beard might be like massively pissed off if I go.
Have you dropped the hints yet?
Not yet, but I'll wait a few days. I only just got back like yesterday, so. But that's and it's one that they do to raise partly to raise money for a charity. I forget the name of the charity.
I'd hang off that. I'd be like, listen, there's a charity competition. I've got
to do it.
I need to. I could pull some numbers. Raise a few quid.
Plus, it's in Miami, so it'll be warm.
Just take her with you. Show that I'm like
Florida's like I don't really like it. It's not for me. I'm not. But I might do that one because I've never done a chicken wings contest before. So,
and you can walk out on stage to your chicken wing song.
No, this is Major League Eating, mate. They don't have the budget for that.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then.
It'll be like, I don't know, it'll be some epidemic sound music. Anyway,